People who've been waiting for years to get inside there are finally getting the chance to test Lady Luck. And 24-hour News 8's Dee Morrison is live now at that casino in Wayland Township with more on that. How's it going so far, Dee?
Well, I don't know if Lady Luck is being kind to everybody, but it seems like everybody we've talked to is having a great time. They've been at pretty much capacity crowds most of the night. They opened at 10 o'clock last night, and they told us it tapered off about 3:30. Now, I'll tell you, we're going to find out for ourselves because photographer Dave, he's a big spender. He asked me to play the slots for him with this kind of money this morning. So we're going to let you know how we do. But basically, we want to give you a view inside the casino. This is what you'll find when you step inside the doors. Pretty much your typical casino. The games are mostly down the middle here. There's 1,400 slots. A lot of restaurants, so they're all along the edges. There's a lounge and a place where they'll be playing live music in the evenings. Right now, the big draw is the Tim Hortons restaurant because they have coffee and donuts, and at this time of the day, people are looking for caffeine to keep going. As I mentioned, they've been at about capacity, 2,500 cars or so in the parking lot. They did have to turn people away for a while overnight when they were first opening, but that has seemed to taper off a little bit, and there's space inside for more people and more cars in the parking lot right now. We did talk with a woman who was very excited for the casino to open. She's happy to have one so close by.
And I really go to the one in Four Winds and the one in Firekeepers, and I wanted to see what was closer to home because I'm from Grand Rapids. So this is like 15, 20 minutes away from me.
And coming up in our next report at 6:30, we're going to talk a little bit more about how this casino compares size-wise. We've been talking about capacity. We'll show you what this one is like compared to some of the others that are close by here in West Michigan. We'll give you that view coming up at 6:30. Live at the Gun Lake Casino in Wayland, I'm Dee Morrison, 24-hour News 8.
Terry, West Michigan's newest casino is certainly drawing big crowds. Since they opened early last night at 10 o'clock, they've been at or near capacity for that building. 24-hour News 8's Dee Morrison is live inside the casino that's still a bustling place early this morning. Hi, Dee.
Good morning. $157 million. It comes down to what you're seeing going on right now. The slots are pretty hot action all through the whole building. There's about 1,400 slot machines, and you can see there's still some spaces available here, but it's, I would say, pretty busy at this time of day. They're telling us overnight in the first hour they put through about 4,000 people. That's their estimate. It's a 2,500-person capacity building, and they just had the crowds rotating through. They are telling us that they did actually have to turn people away until some of those crowds cleared so that they would have enough space and it would be an enjoyable experience for people. We did want to take a look at this particular casino compared to what some of the other ones around the area look like. This one is not the smallest. That would be the Little River Casino. It's slightly smaller with slightly fewer slots. The Gun Lake Casino here this morning where we're standing has 1,400 slots and it's 76,000 square feet. You'll see Firekeepers on the list as Four Winds Casino, as well as Soaring Eagle, which is the largest of the casinos with 4,400 slots and 200,000 square feet. Now, in our last report, we were showing you our big spender here. Our photographer had given us $1 to play the slots. We want to tell you that we're not walking away empty-handed. He is going home with the 20 cents left of his dollar. So we also want to let you know, coming up in about 15 minutes at 6:45, we're going to be talking live with one of the casino managers here, kind of give you some perspective on what it was like overnight and what they expect the crowds to look like in the coming days and weeks. All that coming up at 6:45. Live in Wayland, I'm Dee Morrison, 24-hour News 8.
Now, the new Gun Lake Casino has been open for about 9 hours now, and the crew has been nearly at capacity there the entire time. And 24-hour News 8's Dee Morrison is live at that casino right now. She's talking with the casino's Director of Marketing, Carter Pavey, about the first night of business there. How's it going out there, Dee?
Well, as you said, at capacity or over, they did have some crowds that were waiting outside and traffic a little bit backed up overnight as they sort of sorted out getting everybody in. But we did want to talk to Director of Marketing Carter Pavey this morning, get us a little better picture of what we saw last night. You guys were prepared for the crowds, but there were crowds.
Yeah, there definitely were crowds, and we handled it the best we could, and I think we did a fantastic job. With a project like this, you know, the much anticipated, there's going to be crowds, and we just ask the public be patient with us as we work through it.
Capacity here is about 2,500 people, and it sounds like they were coming through in waves. Let some people in as some others left, let more in. How do you anticipate it's going to go through the day now and into the next couple of days?
We anticipate actually the next couple of weeks to be fairly busy. We let them in waves so that everyone can cut in safely. They can find a machine and it's not chaos. So we're trying to control the flow in so everyone's safe and as they make their way towards the casino.
When we got here this morning, I mentioned it looked like the mall at Christmas. It was busy. Can you tell us what it looked like through the night, kind of how the crowds went? Starting at 10 o'clock when you opened, it was jam-packed.
It was jam-packed, and we were packed to the gills, so to speak, and we're anticipating that this for the rest of the week. Again, please be patient with us. Everyone wants to get here, and if I had a magical bag that everyone could fit in here at once, I would definitely pull that out of my tricks of hats, but that's not possible right now.
We appreciate you taking a couple of minutes with us this morning, Carter. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And again, we'll be here. We'll follow up and let you know how things are going. Not any traffic issues this morning, and there's space in the parking lot and at the machines if you're interested in coming down and checking it out for yourself. Live in Wayland, I'm Dee Morrison, 24 Hour News 8.